Hello, fellow entrepreneurs. Welcome aboard as we journey to the promised land. I am your coach, Oliswa Moraka. I'm also the founder of Collab for Growth, a personal mastery and SME venture building consultancy that supports entrepreneurs to lead purposeful lives and build businesses that matter. Now, entrepreneurship has become most popular over the last couple of years as a vehicle to create value, but also to solve many of the global social and economic issues that we are facing. When you call yourself an entrepreneur, what does it mean? If you look at entrepreneurship in the dictionary, or if you listen to entrepreneurship advisors across various platforms, a lot of people have different definitions of entrepreneurship. Today, as Collab for Growth, we are going to share with you our own definition of entrepreneurship, and we are just going to unpack what it means so that you understand what you are signing up for when you decide to become an entrepreneur. So at Collab for Growth, we define entrepreneurship as the process of building, managing, and growing a business into an asset that generates profitable returns through the creation, organizing, and distribution of products and services that help solve a particular problem and deliver perceived value to a defined market. I know there's a lot that I've just said with this definition, and it's highly packed, but I want you to understand what the vehicle really means. Firstly, entrepreneurship is a process. So it's not a one-size-fits-all approach. It's not an overnight success phenomenon. It is something that you build over time. So you follow a particular process for building your business. Two, it is about building, managing, and growing a business. So ultimately, you want to have a business when you decide to become an entrepreneur. You are agreeing or engaging in the process of building a business. The other part is that it is an asset. An asset, in simple terms, has to put money in your pocket. So if you're building a business, you need to build a business that can put money in your pocket. The other part is that it needs to give you profitable returns. So this business that is an asset must generate profits ultimately, and that's what you are chasing. The other part, again, is you need to create products and services that solve a problem. As an entrepreneur, you need to be building businesses that are solving a particular problem for a specific market. So I'll create a business ka wonke wonke. You need to be very clear on who is your market, what problem are they experiencing, what is the solution that your product or service is offering to the identified market that you want to serve through your business. So it's really, really simple. When you decide to become an entrepreneur, you are signing up to create value, to build businesses that are solving a problem, and that ultimately you want to generate profit through it. So simple terms, that is what being an entrepreneur is about. Now that you understand what an entrepreneur is or what entrepreneurship is, you have to reflect and ask yourself, what type of entrepreneur am I? Now, when you think about this, a lot of us really celebrate being an entrepreneur, and everyone it's the title of the day when you say I'm an entrepreneur. But when you don't understand what type of entrepreneur you are, you get lost in the mix. There are, in our opinion, various archetypes, various types of people, various types of entrepreneurs. And in today's session, I'm going to share a couple so that you can find and identify yourself and say, where do I fall in? I'll start at the base of a pyramid. So I want you to imagine a pyramid with me. At the base of the pyramid below, you've got circumstantial entrepreneurs. These are entrepreneurs that go into business because of certain circumstances. Unemployment is a big circumstance right now. A lot of people are unemployed. They are trying to find ways in which they can become economically active. They're trying to find ways in which they can look after themselves and look after their loved ones. And therefore, entrepreneurship becomes a vehicle that they can now think of creating value and making money and making a difference through that vehicle. So circumstantial entrepreneur, and I think there's a market and there's an opportunity really to support circumstantial entrepreneurs, to create an environment where circumstantial entrepreneurs can thrive, because they can grow and build big businesses that contribute massively to our economy. The second type of entrepreneurs is what we call the traditional entrepreneurs. These are pure entrepreneurs who, again, understand the concept of business building, who go into the stream and decide that I want to be an entrepreneur. I want to leverage the opportunity that entrepreneurship brings. I understand the vehicle that is entrepreneurship, and maybe I've worked in the space. I've worked in a particular industry for a couple of years, and now I want to be my own boss. So as a traditional entrepreneur, you are enticed by the idea of being your own boss, writing your own check, and just doing things on your own and controlling the vehicle that produces that value. The third pillar or the third archetype is what we call the tender entrepreneur. Now, the tender entrepreneur, you can imagine, they are opportunistic in nature. Their focus is on finding opportunities that can generate returns quickly, faster, and they use their networks to build those type of businesses. So they might not necessarily build one type of business, but they can leverage an opportunity to generate revenue. Like, for instance, election. Wonke umuntu run business. Everyone runs a business. So you entrepreneur, when the construction, but ama tissue, near supplier, e-government. So that's what we call. But you can use that opportunity to generate money and then build your ultimate business. So there's nothing wrong with being an entrepreneur as long as you have a strategy of what you want to do with your business and how you want to position yourself in the space. The next level or the next type of an entrepreneur is a social entrepreneur. Now, social entrepreneurs are entrepreneurs who specifically go into business to use this vehicle of entrepreneurship to make a social or environmental impact. They want to be the change makers of the ecosystem. They want to make sure that their businesses are not just profitable, but they're impactful. So as a social entrepreneur, you marry your social beliefs and your social ideals with your capitalist ambitions. And that's what being a social entrepreneur means. As a lifestyle entrepreneur, you start a business that is aligned with your passion, a business that supports the life that you want to live. So as a mother and as a woman that is homeschooling her children, that is working to create a flexible environment, I resonate quite closely with a lifestyle entrepreneur. I still want to carry on working. I still want to be present with my kids, and therefore I create a business that supports the life that I want to live. Make money still being present with my children because they are most important in my life. Then you have the celebrity entrepreneur. So these are public figures who are leveraging their public status to go into business, to form partnerships and to set up opportunities for themselves where they can leverage and expand their brand and form strategic partnerships with different institutions or set up new businesses that people will be attracted to buy into because they know these people, they trust these people. So you can think about celebrity entrepreneurs and you think about people that started as singers, but now they are multi-business owners. You can think about people that started as actors, but now have gone into business, leveraging their personal brands or their public figure brands to go into business. The next level or the next archetype is the investor entrepreneur. So this is a person that either has skills, networks, or capital, and they leverage that to find opportunities to invest in other businesses. So their job mainly, or their business model, is to find businesses that they can invest in, and that's how they make their profit. That's how they grow their own portfolio of businesses. So as an investor entrepreneur, you are not creating new things. You are finding people that are creating exciting things, and you are putting money, you are putting your skills, and you are leveraging your networks to support them to grow their businesses. The last part is who we call the innovative or the disruptive entrepreneur. These are industry shakers. These are people that are creating new things, that are finding new ways of doing things, that are saying we are changing business model, traditional business models, to creating new business models. So if you think of the guy that created the taxi app, as an example, where initially we used to go to a taxi rank, or you needed to call a meter taxi to take a taxi, but now you can literally bring a car into your house that will take you to any place that you want. That is Uber. That is finding new ways of doing things. So innovative entrepreneurs are always trying to find new ways of doing things, changing the industries, changing how we buy, changing how we do things. And these are, like I said, innovative entrepreneurs. You can find yourself in any of these archetypes. You don't have to be one, and you also don't have to box yourself into a particular archetype. You can say, I resonate mostly with the lifestyle entrepreneur, but my ambition is to become an innovative entrepreneur. Or I'm still at circumstantial level, but I desire to grow a traditional business or an innovative business. You can be who you want to be. It's just understanding what your starting point is, and then understanding where you want to go with this business. Now, fellow entrepreneurs, I hope you found value in this particular episode, and we look forward to next week as we continue to engage and share weekly wisdom that aims to support you to lead purposeful lives and build businesses that matter. From your coach, Xoliswa Moraka, I am signing out. Thank you.